welcome back to Meg's Inspirational Corner. Hope everyone is doing great and fabulous. If you are new to this channel, welcome, a very special welcome to you. Why don't you like, subscribe and share the channel? If you've already subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. It means a lot to me. Okay, let's get cracking. Today I'm going to show you how I make a Ghanaian snack. It's very popular in Ghana and it's called Poloo. And because you're using coconut, I'm going to call it a coconut biscuit, coconut snack, coconut biscuit, Poloo, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let me see, let me show you what I've got. So in here I've got 1 cup of desiccated coconut. You can get this in the shops or supermarket do sell them. I've got in here as well 1 cup of flour. I've got 1/4 cup of sugar. Well, I've reduced the sugar. Sugar is just for your taste. So if you want more sugar, you can add more sugar. If you want less, you can take less. So I've got 1/4 cup of sugar here. I've also got to make it a bit rich, I've also got 1 tablespoon of of butter. And because I want to taste more coconut on it, I've got here half a tablespoon of coconut oil. And I've got nutmeg, some nutmeg to give it flavor, and it's also to give it an aroma. Okay, so this is all the ingredients, and in here I've got a bit of milk and I added water into it. You can use only water, you can use only milk, it's up to you what you want to do. So but I've just mixed my milk with some water. Because we're going to use our hands, make sure you've got clean hands. Wash. So you wash your hands and use your hands to do what you need to do in here. You can wear gloves if you want to, that's fine, it's up to you. My hands are washed, they are clean. So what I do is, first of all, I mix all my dry ingredients together. So I've got my desiccated coconut in here. In goes my flour. And then in goes my sugar. Then you mix. And then I've got my nutmeg. You can omit the nutmeg, it's up to you, but I think nutmeg kind of give the cooking a bit of flavor and a nice aroma as well. So you mix them, you mix, and then I'll put in my coconut oil, a bit of coconut oil. And then I will also put in my butter. You can add more butter or you can omit the butter as well together, but it's up to you. I think the butter gives it a bit of richness and then it makes it more crunchy. Okay, so that's it. And then you just mix them together. You mix, you're just making sure that everything is mixed into the flour and the desiccated coconut. Okay, so everything is in there. Just mix. Can you see? Yes. Make sure it's properly mixed. And then because we need to form a dough with it, so I'm just going to add my liquid. So that's the milk and a bit of water. So you just do it gradually. You don't want it too soft. So you just mix. Yeah, you just mix. All you are looking for is a dough. You know, you just want a dough-like mixture, and I will show you. it's all being mixed together. Just mix. Okay, so that's what I've got. Okay, so you can see that's what you get. You get a dough. Okay, and then what you do now is to put this dough down for about 5 minutes, just for it to rise. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for 5 minutes for the dough to rise, you just prepare your rolling board. So what I've got is I've got my rolling board and I've just put a bit of flour on it, and same, I've applied some flour onto the rolling stick. So let's see what's happened. So after 5 minutes, yeah, you can see this is what we've got. So what you're going to do now is you're just going to roll it, give it a roll. The rolling actually depends on you, on how thick or thin you want it. I personally don't like it too thick, so I just roll it, and I don't want it too thin as well. So I just roll it into a texture that I like or I prefer. So you just give it a roll. You don't press on it too much because it's not really a hard dough. Okay, once you've given it a roll into the thickness or the texture you want, you can use either a knife to cut. If you got a biscuit cutter, you can also use it, but today I'm using my pizza slicer. So yeah, so you just cut it. Make sure, I want the edges to be very smooth, so you just cut around it. Okay, and the shape, you can cut into whichever shape you want or you prefer, but I'm going to cut it into the shape that they normally cut in Ghana. So let's see. Okay, that will do for me. You're not looking for perfection here, it's whichever way you want to cut it. So I try my hardest to get it into that shape. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. So just have fun cutting. There's no wrong or right way of cutting this, but I just want to try to get the shape that they do it in Ghana. Okay, so you just do that to the rest of it. And once after cutting this, you can bake it or you can fry it, but today I'm going to bake. You can use your oven to bake. If you prefer to fry, you can fry them as well, but I'm going to bake it today. And I'm not going to use my oven, I'm just going to use my air fryer cooker to do it this time. Okay, so let's, yes, so you get the tray out from the air fryer cooker and just arrange them nicely on it, ready to go into the oven or into the air fryer. Like I said, you can fry it as well, there's nothing wrong with it, but I prefer it baked, so that's what I'm going to do today. So there it goes. Let me turn it on and in goes. So if you are baking it in the oven, just bake it for about 30 minutes. But the air fryer, the reason why I like the air fryer is that it's a bit faster than the oven. So yeah, so in the air fryer, I just put it in for 15 minutes. Okay, so let's just tap that for 15 minutes and then we'll come back. Yeah, so after 15 minutes in the air fryer, it's all ready. It's, as you can see, ready to be enjoyed. So yeah, why don't you go ahead and try making your poloo or coconut biscuit, whichever way you prefer to call it. Okay, mine is ready. So thank you very much for watching. Get active on the channel, put down your comment, and also remember to like and subscribe.